With us, we'll require your input for this next story that we are tracking. Now, massive protests were held in London in support of the Iranians as well. Thousands of British citizens and Iranians had gathered, and London demonstrations initially in front of the Iranian embassy and later in front of the British Prime Minister's residence grew to several thousands. In Paris, more than 2,000 people waving Iran's flag from before the Islamic Revolution in 1979 demonstrated to chants of "No to the terrorist Islamic Republic." So, Brian, we are seeing protests across the world, across the globe. We saw it in Los Angeles, we are seeing it in Paris, and we are also seeing it in London.
Yes, clearly thousands of British citizens and Iranians living in exile gathered in London to show solidarity with the Iranian people, calling for freedom, accountability and political change in Iran. Demonstrators waved flags, held placards and chanted slogans supporting ongoing protests inside Iran, turning central London into a focal point also for the global Iranian diaspora movement. The rally also underscored growing international support for Iranians opposing repression and even demanding fundamental rights. Yes.
Brian, when we are looking at these protests in London and when we are looking at them in Paris, we are hearing reports that first it was being conducted outside the Iranian embassy, but then they later shifted it to the British Prime Minister's office. What are these protesters actually demanding? Take us through those details as well.
Well, the demand is what the Iranian people have been wanting for a very long time, and we've been tracking it very closely. They've been wanting freedom, accountability and political change in Iran because of the economic crisis, the inflation, the unemployment problem that people are facing. It started from Iran, where people have come to the streets, and even now globally, globally in Paris, you talk about London, that we are showing you the fact that there have been thousands of protesters coming on streets protesting itself, and they are wanting a political change in Iran because of the situation right now that is pulping in Iran. Not only that, these rallies and even at this very point also London became a very focal point for the global Iranian diaspora movement. There was, there were demonstrators were waving flags, they were holding placards, they were chanting slogans to support this ongoing protest in Iran, and this is also internationally, globally also the support for Iranians opposing repression and even demanding fundamental rights are going. They've been even the global solidarity action also continues across major cities itself even. Yes.
Brian, stay on with us. In fact, and more developments coming in. Iran's exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi